Okay, so lots of people ask me, when you're playing live, is it better to pre-plan your whole set in advance or just turn up with the right kind of music for that event and you freestyle based on reading the crowd and your intuition? Now, truthfully, I used to always pre-plan my sets. I'd sit at home and I'd map out the whole thing, like going track for track, what am I going to play? Putting in all these little moments, these combos, transitions, things I knew that would hit. And honestly, most of the time, it worked really well. Like I'd say maybe 80% of the time I could walk in, play that set and it would absolutely crush it. But here's the problem, man. Like what about that other 20%? Because every now and then you just get it wrong. You're at home trying to predict the energy. You're trying to guess what people are going to be into on that night. But then when you get to the gig, man, maybe it's different. Maybe the DJ before you completely shifted the vibe, or maybe the crowd's more into commercial music than you expected and you've turned up with this hardcore underground set, or possibly you've just misread the whole thing. And here's what makes it worse, okay? Let's say you're prepared this awesome set, but you've put all your eggs in one basket and you've locked in this one perfect set, but you haven't got any backup music. Well, man, then you're stuck trying to force something that doesn't fit, or you're scrambling around trying to rebuild a set basically on the fly. That's when things, man, it can start to get shaky. And honestly, it's a horrible feeling. It can be really discouraging. So I want to prep you so that never happens to you. And this is how. After a few of my sets didn't land, I started doing something different. Instead of planning full sets, I started also building combos. See, these little moments, tracks I knew worked well together, things I could drop in at any point depending on what the crowd was giving me. And that changed everything because now I could still read the room. I can still play intuitively, but when the moment's right, I'm not guessing. I can step into something I've planned and I know it's going to be special. And this is where things really start to change, because if you've got, say, 10 or 15 of these combos, these moments that you know that when you play, man, it's going to go off, then you've always got something up your sleeve. You can use these combos as a bridge into a new vibe. You can use them to smash away people when doing back-to-backs. I'm just joking, but you can even handle requests way easier. Like if someone asks for a track and then you're like, fuck, I know a combo that would work really well with that. Bingo, man, you've stepped into a moment you've already practiced and trust. And the best part is you don't need your whole set to be like this, because when you space these moments out, man, they hit even harder. Okay, so what actually is a combo? It could be as simple as 2 tracks that just work perfectly together. It could be 3 tracks layered in a certain way, or it could be a full little sequence that you've practiced and rehearsed that you're like, wow. Anyway, you've probably already seen a few combos around. So let's say James Hype's losing it into One More Time, or people are doing Starships into One More Time. And these aren't random transitions. They're combos that DJs have put together that make an impact. So when the opportunity comes up, they mix them in. And this is the shift I want you to make. So when preparing to play live, don't just think in terms of full sets. Start thinking in terms of moments as well. This means building combos alongside your playlist, because when you do that, you actually become more free behind the decks. You're not locked into a plan. You've got options and you can just drop in the combos when it feels right. Okay, so I'll play you a few combos right now. So this first one is all about familiarity. I'm using tracks people already know, and when you bring that in at the right moment, it can have a huge effect on your dance floor. There's something really powerful about giving the crowd something they recognize, but in your own way.
Imagine waking up to thunder without the rain, only to realize it's that bass in your face. Imagine taking a breath without wondering if it soon will be your last. Imagine kissing the one you love once again without fear. Well, that day is now. Finally, we are back in the place where we used to congregate. For all around us, we see familiar faces, creating new memories to replace the ones we lost, with people from all over the world, where words not be spoken. Love is a universal language now. Finally, we are free to roam, free to touch, free to move, free to dance, free to rejoice, from now until tomorrow.
Now this one's a little bit more playful. I've got two tracks working together, and in the build up, I'm looping a vocal and then tightening that loop to build tension. Then right before the drop, I trigger a hot cue so you get that pre-drop vocal hit. Now this one's just fun to play. People will love that you're having fun, and honestly, it's a really good combo to practice your looping and your timing. Now this one's a good example of creating a moment just by doing something a little bit different. For instance, I would say at least 90% of DJs mix in after the chorus. So when you mix somewhere unexpected, it demands attention. So in this combo, it goes into a breakdown, there's this cool melody. I loop that melody and then I bring in a beat over the top of it. It's simple, but super effective. Actually, I did this combo a couple of weeks back at an event that I was playing, and the response was huge. Now this one's more about contrast. So I'm playing a hard techno vibe, okay? And then teasing in something familiar. See, it's not even about doing anything crazy. It's just that little moment of recognition that can really lift the energy in the room.
And then just touch me till I can get my satisfaction, 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 satisfaction.
Okay, this next one's so fun to play. I've got a couple of decks working and I'm using echo and climatic looping. And at the end, I'm gonna even add a spin back with echo applied, which is fun and it's pretty cool. So this one's all about shaping the transition in a more creative and expressive way.
just how.
Now this last one is where things start to level up a bit. I've got a lot more going on here. I'm going to be mixing with dual players. I'm going to be teasing a vocal theme across multiple tracks, so using the vocal to glue it all together. I have tracks loaded in all 4 players. I'm layering beats into breakdowns and into build-ups, and I'm doing double drops plus adding some effects to glue it all together. I'll show you this combo now, but just quickly, this video is really about giving you the idea of incorporating combos that you've rehearsed into your sets. But I'm actually going to do a full video in the next couple of weeks where I break down how to put advanced combos together step by step. And I'm going to show you exactly how I'd put something like this together. So if you're not already, please subscribe, help the channel to thrive, and also make sure you hit the notification bell because I have a lot of really powerful content coming your way. Okay, let me know what you think. And the thing about combos is they're just fun to play. Like when you've got these combinations of tracks, these little moments that you've actually put together and you've rehearsed them in advance, it makes you want to DJ more. See, lately I've been building a few new combos, like the last combo I just showed you, and honestly, I just keep going back to the decks because of it. See, it doesn't feel like practice to me. It actually feels like you're actually creating something. And when you bring that kind of energy to your live sets, man, people feel it, and it's going to make you the standout DJ. No more borrowing transitions. You're doing something special. So yeah, hopefully this has inspired you to think a little bit differently, not just about transitions, but also about creating moments. And look, if you're at that stage where maybe you're not there yet and you want a more structured approach, or you want me to actually guide you through how to learn this stuff step by step, then check out my complete package at Club Ready DJ School. It's my baby. It's got everything in there from fundamentals to advanced transitions and even a follow along playlist. So if you're not sure what music to play, I've already done that part for you. So the goal is you can just learn something and then just start practicing it with my playlist, man. Like, it's so much fun. But yeah, give this a go. Start building a few combos and watch what it does to your sets. And more importantly, watch what it does to how much you actually enjoy DJing. Okay, hopefully you've enjoyed the video as much as me. See ya.